Hey everybody, Stratify here. Welcome back to another gold making video. I hope you guys enjoyed the intro, and if you can relate to that, struggling to pay for a WoW token each month, or if you're just looking for some easy income while you play the game, if you're not too much of a gold farmer, things like that, let me give you guys some tips on how you can easily afford your WoW token every single month. Let's go. Now the first thing I want to highlight in this video are a couple of miscellaneous items that sell for quite a bit. So this first clip here, I'll be highlighting the big red ray gun toy, which you can find on the Alcaz Island in Dustwallow Marsh. It may also help to turn on war mode so that there is less competition here, because sometimes people camp it. But basically, like I shown there, you'll get dismounted when coming near, so just make sure you have a slow fall or a glide if you're a demon hunter or anything like that. And then just come on over here and kill this little guard dog. And there he is, Dr. Weevil. Now he can drop the big red ray gun toy, basically uh, end him and then loot, and you have a 3% chance at the toy. We were unlucky this time, but it is worth about 15 to 20k, and it's pretty awesome. Now, next up on the list, we have the Hosen Peace Pipe. This is a miscellaneous item dropped by one mob, a rare spawn named Scritch. Unfortunately, Scritch was not up at the time of this video, but pretty much just come on over here in Kunlai Summit, and he spawns in any of these little caves, and he has about a 10% chance to drop the Hosen Peace Pipe, and that is worth about 10 to 20k, and it sells quite quickly. So make sure to give this one a try as well. Next on the list, we have a couple of vendor flips. Now, this one is the Frozen Orb vendor flip in the Northrend Dalaran right here. Just talk to this vendor, buy these frozen orbs, or check the auction house if they might be cheaper. Then fly on over to this side over here. We'll be talking to a vendor who basically gives you the chance to exchange one frozen orb for any of the eternal materials. Now just make sure to check this auction house, but this could be an absolute gold mine, and it's literally infinite, which is why I love these vendor flips. So make sure to check this out as well. And I thought I'd mention this one as well in Pandaria. Same kind of thing. Basically, you'll bring Spirits of Harmony and exchange them for Pandaran materials. And the main ones that you'll be after in terms of profit will most likely be the Trillium Ore, which will be on the second page. That's usually the best, but the Ghost Iron Ore or the Prismatic Scales can also be really nice. And again, you can do this as many times as you like, so check your auction house. And coming in at number 3, we have any sort of battle pet farming. Now, the one in the background is my absolute favorite in terms of farming for battle pets. Now, at this farm in particular, we are in the very top of Feralus in Kalimdor, and we are farming for the Emerald Whelpling as well as the Sprite Darter Hatchling. Now, as you can also see, I am skinning these mobs, and that is because they can give the green whelp scales. Now, this is a pretty rare and unusual material because it only comes from a few mobs, this being one of them. So make sure to definitely have a skinner over here, and this will really increase the gold per hour. Now, there are tons of different battle pet farms, such as various raids. You have things like all of the other whelplings, like the Azure whelpling, the Bronze whelpling, Dark whelpling, Crimson whelpling, and you also have the Firefly. And if you want separate videos on those, let me know, and I can definitely make those in the future. But this is my number 3 in terms of making gold, is farming for all sorts of these rare and expensive battle pets. Now coming in at number 2, we have Transmog. Now, if you have watched my channel very long, you know that I absolutely love Transmog. But the reason I'm only putting this at number 2 is because for the average person, making a WoW token per month can seem a little bit difficult, and I don't believe that Transmog is the best route for a new player just wanting to afford their token each month. I think that Transmog Farming is better for someone who is kind of all in with gold making, and that is their main enjoyable thing to do in WoW, because you need to put in a lot of hours to build up your transmog auction house. In my opinion, you need like well over 1,000 pieces of transmog in order to get very good sales. But if you're able to put the time in, put the effort in, I have a bunch of transmog videos on my channel. Be sure to watch those to know which dungeons and places to farm. But for the average person making a WoW token a month, I don't believe it's the best, just because of how much time you have to play specifically farming for transmog, and that may not be some people's cup of tea. But if you put the time in, transmog is definitely super rewardable, so I put it at number 2. And coming in at number 1, which should not be too much of a surprise to most of you guys out there, and that is gathering. Now, by gathering, I mean primarily mining and herbalism, but you could exchange herbalism for skinning. I always believe that mining is the best, especially for old world content. So basically, you have to put in maybe like 7 to 10 hours a month of gathering alone, and you should easily have enough gold for your WoW token. Now, some great farms have already shown on my channel, and in my top 10 ways people are making millions in Dragonflight video, I highlighted these farms, but we have things like the Vast Shear farm for obsidian and the Azara's Fail, and then we also have Wintergrass for titanium ore, and we also have like the Whiptail farm in Oldham is very good, Storm Silver ore in Coltaras. There are tons of great gathering farms with variety, and with the amount of time per month that you have to put in to make enough for a WoW token, as the point of this video is, I highly believe it is the most efficient use of your time. So that wraps it up for my top 5 tips for making enough gold for a WoW token each month. If you implement some of these tips, or even if you just do 1 or 2 of them, you shouldn't have too much of a problem earning enough for your WoW token each and every month. Now, if you would like more gold making tips, you can always check out my other videos. This is a WoW channel dedicated mostly to gold making, as that is what I enjoy doing in this game. So, make sure to follow and subscribe for more of my content and my gold making journeys that will help you become a millionaire in World of Warcraft. Thank you everybody for watching. Good luck with your auction house sales, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.